Taurus, what's up? How we doing? Appreciate you tuning in. This is going to be a collective for all the Tauruses out there. God has blessed it. Thank you, Heavenly Father. You want to book a personal with me, Taurus? Information. It's going to be in the description box right below this video. Alright, so let's just see what we get, okay? You just apply it to your circumstance, status, situation. We got the world, which you're here. Some kind of major completion. Oh yeah, the Eight of Cups. Okay. Alright, so it completed, and now you're having to walk away. Or somebody's walking away. The Page of Wands. Alright, and the Ace of Swords. Okay. With the Ten of Swords. Well, that's why though. Probably didn't see this one coming. It was he was stabbed in the back by a lot of people, or maybe one people a lot of times. We don't know. But the thing is that it's done. It's dead. There's nothing here anymore. Ever. It's over. However, now something new can begin. This is totally finished. This could have been some kind of circumstance. This could have been some kind of tie to somebody or something too. Or maybe even a mentality you were having about a circumstance or person or situation. But it's like something happens that just completely turns it down. You know? It's nothing no more, and you will know it because it is that matter of fact. Like when something dies. Like imagine, well, don't really imagine, but this guy, 10 times. You know what I mean? Like he's gone. And that is that. Excuse me. So whatever this circumstance is for you, God had to put an end to it too. You could be dealing with another Taurus, a Leo, an Aquarius, Scorpio. Water signs are here, fire signs, air signs. But yeah, God had to put an end to this one because there was nothing else left. You've learned all you needed to learn. You've done all you could do. And that is a situation where it needs closure. It has to close. It can't just be left like open-ended. No, it needs to close. So that's what I was saying earlier. Okay, it got closed and then you had to leave because there's just nothing left. It's like being on an island and it keeps getting smaller and smaller. The water keeps getting closer and closer and closer, making land just disappear basically to the point where there's no more land. It's all been submerged in the ocean. So you have to move on. If you want to live, you got to find land. You got to find a new place. And that's what this is. I feel like you're going through. You had to. There was no more room. And the reason why is because you got this Page of Wands. So I feel like you've been getting some invitations, some messages that have been trying to get you to move, get you to go to a bigger island, to get you to go on a whole different continent or something where it's only land and lakes and rivers and things like that, but where you're not going to have to worry about being swallowed up by the ocean again. You know what I mean? So pay attention when messages are coming your way. Don't just ignore them or toss them aside as not serious or not interested, especially when you need that. You saw your island shrinking. You knew you were going to need more space. The message is telling you, hey, have lots of space for you. Respond we can talk about it, you know, not tossing those messages aside, but actually reaching out. It's kind of like the theme for you here. People are trying to help you, maybe consider letting them. Because you got the Ace of Swords here, and that's you having a whole new mentality. That's what this kind of teaches you, and I'm glad. Because I feel like you might have been trying to stay where you were maybe even getting pushed out. But this whole experience is going to teach you, no, recognize the signs. When it's time for you to go, go. Don't try to delay. Like, just take it. You've finished up there. See, and you get rewards too with the world. You get an inheritance, you get a windfall, you get Ace of Cups, you get new love, a new energy coming into your life that is very rewarding because you started the mission and you finished the mission successfully and completely. A lot of people don't, but you did. So you should definitely, give yourself some love and some credit for that because it was an easy task, but you did it. And now you can pass this down to your children or your family and their family and their family. Now this is something that can, continue to, out the way, continue to grow and be successful and prosperous and all those good things. Now you got the Hermit here, which is the major arcana of Virgo, so you could be dealing with a Virgo. And I like this because, Leo's here with strength now. This is, choosing to be the stronger person, the better person, take the higher road. Strength says, no, I'm not going to beat you up. I could, but I won't. I'm just going to be gentle about it and pray for you instead and walk away calmly and let that be that. Because the Eight of Cups, he's walking away. He does need to find a bigger island. You know what I mean? He needs to move on. There's been a lot of love and a lot of time spent where he's been, but, there's nothing more there. It's now about expanding his horizons and opportunities. And part of that is this Hermit, which is introspection, which is a bit of isolation, which is him going to this mountain and reaching the top. See how he's headed over here to the mountain now? Well, this is him at the top of it. It done started snowing and it got cold. So he's having to warm up and use his lantern and all that. But he's looking for answers, which he's going to find. When you seek, you shall find. That's how it works with God. So the Hermit is about that. Praying, meditating, just being away from everything and everyone to really find the answers that he knows he can get once he just kind of quiets himself and just kind of separates himself for a bit, so he can really ask God what he needs to ask and get the answers. Now, this Page of Wands is with the High Priestess. So, see, the thing is, like we were saying earlier, you got the Moon here with the High Priestess. So heavy Pisces energy, Virgo's here, along with the other signs that I mentioned, but heavy Pisces. So the Page of Wands, invitations, right? To not ignore them, to actually take them, because the thing with the High Priestess and the Moon, I love these cards together, because something is definitely being hidden, right? You don't know. The Page of Wands is just like, hey, I got some information for you. Let me know if you're interested. It might seem kind of small, might seem kind of like, annoying, I don't want your help, whatever, but what's behind this Page of Wands is so massive, it's so big. You think it's just like an opportunity for help, but really it's like resource after resource after resource. I mean, it takes you from here all the way up. It's one of those things that turns out to be so big, so helpful. It doesn't just help you in one area, helps you in so many areas. Like, for example, you might think it's something related to a job or love or something, and it ends up being both, plus you get, I don't know, some kind of luxury treats for signing up or participating, and then that ends up leading to you win some kind of fancy dinner at a nice restaurant, just like this thing that just keeps on getting bigger and better. But it started out as just a, hey, would you be interested in something, right? So you might kind of take it for granted because you're just like, whatever. But that's what this thing is teaching you, like, don't ignore these signs, these messages, these invitations that come to you that might seem small. Like, at least give it a little bit of attention, Taurus, just a little bit. And we got the 7 of Wands here. So, the new you, the new mentality, which we have the 6 of Wands, which I love that because it's your victory, it's your parade, it's your public recognition, your success because you did it. So the thing is, with your new attitude, you're going to have to fight because there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be questioning you and what make you so happy now? What got you so confident? And what got you so clear? You know what I mean? Just questioning this new, intellectually high level, people are going to wonder what, when, why, where, how, who, all these questions, and so you're going to have to kind of press them off you a little bit because you don't have to explain that to nobody. You know what I mean? Like, it's new you and they got to deal with it or don't. Period. So just kind of expect some of that because when you are sitting in this place of success and victory, there are a lot of people who are supporting you and cheering for you, but then there's also some people who aren't, who are like, whatever, who do they think they are, and they want to challenge you. But I think you're ready for it. You're thinking clear, you're seeing clear, you got your answers, you got your success, you got a chance to start something new. So I think you will be just fine. Alright, honey, that's what I got for you, Taurus. I hope it blessed you. Like, subscribe, share. I'll talk to you soon.